Why, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to my Sonic Forces Speed Battle, or Sonic Forces Mobile, if you will, Beginner Guide series. I'm going to have to redo the pre-existing episodes anyway if I want them to stay relevant at all, so instead of saying that part is whatever number, I'm just going to say what the video is about and then change the YouTube title to whatever I need it to be at any given moment. With that said, let's begin. Today I'm going to talk to you about missions and events. If you're looking for specific details on every single aspect of the RNG involved and similar, then I gotta tell you, you're in the wrong place. Starting off with the missions, these are little tasks that you get once every 8 hours, and you can have up to 3 at a time uncompleted. You know, in case your memory is so bad you can't even remember what color your eyes are. Like me. They all have a specific objective, which can range from things like playing a certain amount of races with a particular character or a rarity of characters, hitting other people with an item 10 times, and finishing races with a certain amount of rings. Hope to Gaia that you don't get the one that asks you to finish with 80 or fewer rings unless you happen to like playing as Rouge. These missions will always give a certain number of common cards, and then they'll give you 4 to 6 cards of rare or super rare flavor, and additionally give you either normal rings or red star rings. These rewards can be doubled via watching an ad, so I always recommend doing so to get as many rewards as possible. Soon you could even be like me. What a miserable existence. Provided you didn't forget like me and have an empty space available for a mission, you'll get a new one once every 8 hours, which you'll inevitably let sit there and put off doing because dang it, I can't hit anyone with lightning one time. How am I supposed to do it 10 times? However, if you don't like a mission you have, you can swap it out by watching an ad, this option also being on an 8-hour timer, which will replace it with something else. There's always the potential of getting one with fewer rewards or that causes more pain to your soul, however, so be careful. That pretty much covers what you need to know about regular missions, but how about the events and theirs? Well, events are events that are around whenever there are event missions, and event missions are missions that happen during events. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Events are special occasions in Speed Battle when you can participate in unique missions to get appropriately themed characters. They can only be obtained through these events and generally have some stats that are maybe a bit overkill, but I'll leave that up to you. Just kidding. I mean, look at this. Characters for holiday-themed events are all new designs for characters who are already in the game, such as Spring Cream or Lunar Blaze. They fall under the special rarity, and you generally can only get cards for these characters when their event is active. The one exception to this is an occasional event which will grant cards for any random special character instead of being based on just one, so definitely be sure to look out for those as well. Special characters always have at least one unique item, so far, better stats compared to their normal counterpart, and often have other items switched around too, such as their boost. The effectiveness of these items vary. Oh dear God, it's coming for me, help, no! Events normally give you between 1 and 2 weeks to get each character, and several events have had 2 characters thus far. That means that as long as you play semi-regularly and have some red star rings to spare, then you'll be all set for the missions. Event missions, as I said before, appear exclusively during events. However, they don't use an existing mission slot and progress a bit differently from normal ones. Some of the objectives are unique, and some of them are less rigorous versions of existing missions, and you can only hold one of these at a time with no option to skip. After you complete one, you can either spend a certain number of red star rings, starting at 5 and increasing each time you spend it, to get another mission instantly, or wait 4 hours to get a new one for free, which also resets the red star ring cost for getting another mission sooner. They give a random number of cards between 2 numbers, usually 5 and 40, so doing the missions as consistently as possible is arguably the best way to make sure you'll get the characters before the event is set and done. If you get the event character unlocked, then congratulations! You'll be sure to look good running around in style. I would like to give some advice regarding the event mission that requires you to not hit a certain amount of badniks. Try using Shadow, Rouge, or Amy since their projectiles can't hit enemies and cost you credit toward completing the mission. Besides that, fingers crossed. Sonic knows you'll need it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you have any suggestions for another episode, feel free to let me know down in the comments. You're also welcome to talk to me on Twitter, the handle you can find linked in the description below. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you'll stick around for the next one. Until then, I'll catch you next time.